Stop putting all your eggs in Bezos's saturated basket. It's time to grow on Walmart with Sam Walton. So, what you want to do is understand what you need to get approved on Walmart. Now, the hardest part about Walmart isn't even generating sales, it's getting approval. We've seen it time and time again. Now, business tax IDs, you need a business to start on Walmart, a US business most of the time, right? So make sure you have that tax ID, which is usually your EIN number that you can get from the IRS. Supporting documents that verify your business name and address. History of marketplace success. So you have to already have a history. Walmart's not like any of the other platforms where they're just willing to let you sell on their platform. They are very picky at this point in time. Because of that, right now it's 2025 as of making this video. I recommend to start enrolling and trying to apply in 2026 once things lighten up. Because right now it's very intense for Walmart. They're like not approving many people. Their approval rate is very low. Make sure you have a GTIN and GS1 company certification. If you don't know what GS1 is, that's a problem, right? So it's your time to do some research, write these down, figure out what they are. Catalog that complies with Walmart's prohibited products policy. And then fulfillment through Walmart fulfillment services or an actual warehouse. So now you can't do the shipping from your house. They want you to have a warehouse now. So they want you to be a real business, right? So here's the step process. Number one, they do business verification, which is the hardest part. Then they should say, where do you get paid and where you ship the product? Nothing that difficult, just the business verification. They're extremely picky on what types of products that you sell. Now you can just Google sell on Walmart and it is going to pop up, right? And you can say start selling right now and then kind of just apply here. It's very, very basic initially. Once you sign up, then they're pretty much going to take you to the next page, which is again, business verification, the hardest part. If anything's off, they're going to reject you and decline you. If your product competes directly with their products, they're going to reject or decline you. So pretty much if you had like a business where you just sold mouthwash, Listerine, Great Value, you're kind of competing against their biggest brands, and they probably will reject you. Just going to be completely honest. So you want something that stands out. Some people are saying patio, outside furniture, weird stuff, right? But you can't lie to them. You have to tell the truth because they will find out. If anything's inconsistent, they're automatically going to decline you. They're going to ask for your legal information. And then again, super difficult. If you don't have a proven e-commerce history, they're most likely not going to approve you. So you need to have a really good website, right? You want to be, it might say optional, but you need that. Also, if you have an Amazon, eBay, Etsy account, you're going to want to put that on there. And then mistake number 3, we mentioned this, is GS1. If you don't know what GS1 is, it's your time to do some research and studying because this is where the actual UPC codes come from to prove that you're an owner of your brand, right? And if you are rejected, you can just type in Walmart seller partner email and you can get a second review. Now, sometimes these people are going to come and they're going to ask you for like your whole life's history in order to try to get you approved to sell on Walmart. So just be aware of that. I would definitely check this out and just Google this keyword right here and you can find some info and actually go into Reddit to find some info as well. Now, the first thing you want to do to succeed if you have been approved, it's going to be utilizing WFS. This is Walmart's fulfillment service because Walmart will penalize you if you ship it yourself. So if you ship it yourself, the chances of getting suspended are extremely high, especially for a new seller. It's very tough. I always recommend when you first start, just start off on WFS. The next thing is going to be price, right? So what they do on Walmart is something that a lot of other tools don't do. And Walmart checks every single listing on Amazon with AI. And if they find a listing that looks like your listing on Walmart and your listing on Walmart costs more than the one on Amazon, they will penalize you and they will hide your listings. So you have to know what your price is and be at least at the same price or cheaper than Amazon's price. So keep that in mind at the end of the day. We already talked about Walmart fulfillment. Price promotion. This is a super easy way. This used to be super easy to do on Amazon, but then they come up with all these policies like the trailing 90 days and things like that. But you can do it very quickly on Walmart, and it's going to push you to page number one, just running a promotion, a price discount. Listing quality score. It's the easiest thing, right? It's just like taking an exam. What they're going to do is just tell you up front, after you create all your listings, they're going to say, look, your listing quality score is this. If you get it to 81%, they pretty much push your listings to page number one. And they tell you exactly how to do it. So it's just like super easy to do. A lot of sellers don't do it. You can also get a pro seller badge, right? Where you can get 25% off shipping, you get special credit, you get access to capital, right? Like they'll give you like $10,000 and it's like 0.4 interest rate, which is unheard of. I don't know how long that's going to last. But that was Walmart funding a business. You can also enroll in review programs like Vine. That's going to pretty much help you get reviews. We've got SEM ads. This is similar to Google ads. These ones aren't as good, but I do want you to just run a tiny test of maybe $100 on SEM ads, search engine marketing. Pretty much the same thing as Google ads. And then we have the internal Walmart ads that do a lot better. And you can start doing this. The only thing about the Walmart ads is they're a little bit clunky, meaning they are on a separate platform like Amazon's is. Like you kind of take it to a separate platform and seller center, but it's even more and it's harder to understand and it's harder to pretty much organize everything, right? But it is very similar to Amazon's if you know Amazon's. Again, we already mentioned the review accelerator, and then you can get brand registered. And brand registry is going to help you have videos on your listing, which is definitely going to increase sales and conversion. We've seen it happen. It usually increases conversions and sales by 12% because there's not that many sellers that have it. You can utilize a tool like Helium 10. It's in the description, and you can actually see how much your competitors are making per month. This is an awesome tool where we're looking at all the time. I look at Pokemon, and I'm seeing the Pokemon right now are making $1 million a month on Walmart, and it's just very exciting to see those numbers on Walmart. They also have a reverse analysis tool, so you can look at your competitors on Walmart and see exactly what keywords they're targeting and if they're running Walmart ads. Super powerful. Again, links right in the description, and there's a free trial, I believe. Below the fold content, this is like A+ content for Amazon. You can get it for free. Again, link in the description. I think it's free for 10 listings forever. So just as long as you just kind of focus on your first 10 most popular listings, you're good to go. And then you can like pay over time. And then you can start your own brand shop and brand shelf. Everything that Amazon has, Walmart is pretty much taking and making their own, and they're charging sellers less. So they are doing an overall good job. It's just been a little bit rough for some sellers on Walmart for the initial approval. And then most important is, we're just going over through the checklist, is WFS. So Walmart Fulfillment Service, you have to use. If you come to me and you're like, hey, I'm not using this, I'm not generating sales, we know why. Listing optimized. It just needs to be basic. They give you a score. I showed you that you have to get to 81%, and it tells you exactly what you need to do to edit your listing. Listing quality score, it's kind of goes hand in hand with this. For the listing optimization, just make sure your photos are HD as well. Try to get at least 1 5-star review. That's going to be very difficult to do, but I'm sure you can figure out some different ways that are ethical, and you're going to do your research before you get them. Ensure price is competitive. You have to look on Amazon really quick, because if your sales aren't like peaking, you want to look at Amazon. And again, Walmart's slogan is save money, live better, Walmart. So you should be living by that as well, and realize that it's about being lower priced, and they're comparing you to Amazon every single day. So if your item isn't selling, just make sure you are priced below Amazon. You can also submit a different item than Amazon's item and have something that's more expensive, and Walmart might accept it, and then you're pretty much good to go on that front. But that's it for today's video. It is a lot of different steps. If you can remember just a few, it's just focusing on getting approval first. Once you're approved, you can focus on the rest, and it's going to be kind of easy and self-explanatory. But it's just one step at a time to win on Walmart. And if you want more Walmart videos, tell me what to cover next in the comments. If you learn something new, drop a like. And if you are a Walmart seller, highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Walmart journey. We help hundreds of clients get to their first $1,000 on Walmart and scale from there. To get to $1,000 to $10,000 a month on Walmart is usually a lot easier compared to Amazon. So feel free to reach out to us. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of VHP Consulting Group, signing out.